They are all based on the blockchain, and they offer certain provenance verification for the healthcare sector. And we're hoping to take you through the problem, how big it is, and how we're hoping to solve it. And we'll hopefully share with you certain private information as well related to that. So the reason why we are in this category is because we're actually integrating a number of technologies. It is the blockchain, it is artificial intelligence, as well collecting the data from AI and from IoT and near field communication, NFC tags. We find the problem actually related to the organ donation to be a major problem. Over 1.5 million people at any point of time are in need of organs. The system is not trusted. How do we verify the provenance of the organ? Where is it really coming from? What are the technologies to be used? In our case, we're applying actually DNA verification on our own blockchain. So it is uploaded at the time of harvesting the organs, as well as at the time of using the organs in different hospitals. And they're both verified on our platform, whether they match or they are not matching, therefore requiring an audit into what happened in that specific instance. In the case of the car accidents and the number of deaths that are happening, how do we verify the individuals? Who are they instantly to try and save their life as fast as possible? But then also looking at, in the case we're not able to save their life, how can we verify quickly if they are registered as donors and use those organs to save some other lives? In the case of blood banks, we've realized that also there's a lot of hidden economy in terms of trading with blood banks, and we've devised a way how to create a patented today blood bank, and that will take away any risk of provenance and basically trading in the blood banks. At the same time, we're actually able to verify the report, the lab report, at any point of time as well. We've talked about the blockchain DNA and how we can verify it on our own platform by using the DNA verification. Most importantly, today with the changing climate, there's a lot of disasters happening all around the world. How can we instantly know, identify where are the medicines available across on a country level? So what we are today pitching at the GCC level is to get a law basically requiring that every single package for medicine becomes a connected package, so that any pack, before it is used, a user can actually tap it, verify that it is actually of a good provenance, so it's original, that it was not tampered with, that during the storage and the supply chain, it was not actually, it didn't go beyond or under the storage condition in terms of temperature, light, dust, what have you. The most important is for us to do a Be Sure campaign with all the countries that will be applying the technology, the connected bags, the connected packages for the medicines, the vaccines, as well as organs and blood bags. And in our application, we are available at stand F23. We'll show you how we're ready, and we can demonstrate it to you, how it will determine if there is a used or tampered with, or if it didn't go through the right supply chain conditions. Finally, we have a Dhonor LifeMart where we've connected with different providers, so be it gyms, specific gym for specific condition, medical condition, and this is how we monetize our business. With meal plans for individuals that require a certain meal plan for, in the case of diabetes, or in the case of different conditions. All of our data is actually GDPR compliant, and we have the certificate for that. The team, we have long team. I'm sorry, I'm not going to have the time to go through everyone, but we have good collaboration.
You actually won't have the time to go through anyone, I'm afraid, only because we're out of time. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Quanterium. Well done. Right, okay, let's dig a little bit deeper. Questions from our jury members.
Healthcare is a highly regulated market, so whatever you want to do there, if you put a tag, whether with medicine, organs, you need the right approvals.
Yes.
And it takes a long time, and in each country it might be different. How are you managing this part?
So actually, we're extremely happy with the reaction that we're receiving here in GCC. Everyone is interested to have verification of the medicine. Today, about 30% of the medicines that are in Kuwait, for example, are sometimes turning out to be counterfeit or not, basically, we cannot verify the provenance of it. So it's not a small problem, it's a major problem across the planet. And as a category, it's a huge category. It is $180 billion, the provenance verification for medicine.
So are you talking to the
So we are talking to all of the health authorities, for example, in the UAE, in Saudi currently, to Kuwait, and so on and so forth. And we have the right partnerships in the country.
So how do you plan to get from these discussions into really signatures? Because the point of Paco is it's very difficult to get to then align into one standard.
Absolutely.
Right? So how are you going to do that?
Unfortunately, today we are pre-revenue still. However, we are having discussions. Some of it we're not allowed to actually share it. But by January 29, we're hoping to show you a big surprise in Arab Health exhibition.
So I have a question about, so tracking provenance is clear, you know where things come from, but how do you control the quality? How can you assure that they've been kept in certain temperatures, etc.?
Sure. So the IoT devices that are put on the bigger bag, so not on the individual bag, but on the bigger bag, we have IoT devices that can track photosensitivity, the temperature, the humidity as well, if it reaches a certain stage. So, for you to be able to verify if a certain pack was maintained, we look at the overall pack, and that overall pack feeds the data to that individual pack. Did I explain?
And that cost rests with you or with
That's on the blockchain actually. So that information is actually saved on the blockchain directly from the IoT for tampering or modifying the results.
placing that device on all of these containers?
Yes.
Does that cost rest with your organization or on the other side?
So today, if it becomes a requirement by the authorities, automatically it rests with the pharma manufacturer, the blood donation, suppliers, etc., etc. So the government will have to decide, as you rightly said, that this is a regulation for them to bear the cost.
And I think that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, please say thank you to Quanterium. Thank you so much. Well done.